Have you ever wondered how certain numbers can become powerful allies, attracting money and abundance into your life? In this episode, I'll share Buddhist wisdom about 5 special numbers that can be used as a key to prosperity. These numbers, rooted in ancient traditions, symbolize fortune and create an energy conducive to fulfilling your wishes by the end of this month. According to Buddhism, every action stems from a clear and well-directed intention. When the goal is to attract wealth, it is essential to align your mind and heart with sincerity and purpose. The first step is to visualize abundance as an infinite and accessible source, understanding that it, like the Dharma, flows naturally when there is harmony and purity of intention. In Buddhism, wealth is not just material, but a reflection of the interconnectedness and balance of the universe. Meditating with full attention on your intention is fundamental. During meditation, visualize not only what you want to achieve, but also the benefits it will bring to you and everyone around you. This practice reinforces the idea that prosperity is a flow that grows when shared. Numbers can be used as symbolic tools on this journey. For example, numbers such as 1, which represents new beginnings and courage, or 8, which reflects harmony and abundance, can be meditated on to strengthen your connection with these aspects. They act as guides for your mind, helping you to stay focused on your intention. Wealth, according to Buddhism, flows naturally when we cultivate ethical attitudes, compassion, and a commitment to the collective good. When we align our intentions with the flow of the universe, prosperity manifests as a result of a balance between desire, action, and harmony with the whole. Number 7. According to Buddhism, the number 7 has a deep spiritual meaning, symbolizing the beginning of a journey towards self-knowledge and enlightenment. This number reflects the conscious effort to align mind and heart, essential elements for achieving a state of balance and clarity. It reminds us that every step taken on the path of life must be in harmony with Dharma, the universal flow of truth, and that it is through this alignment that we are able to manifest our desires in an ethical and compassionate way. In the context of attracting wealth and prosperity, the number 7 invites us to reflect on the importance of setting a clear and sincere intention. In Buddhism, intention is seen as the seed of all actions, and its purity is what determines the fruit that will be harvested. In order to manifest abundance, it is essential that your intention is free of attachment or selfishness and is guided by ethical values and the desire to contribute to the well-being of all beings. Meditation practice is a fundamental tool in this journey. When meditating, take a moment to clearly visualize what you want to achieve. Imagine this abundance not just as material goods, but as an energy that nourishes and flows freely through your life, bringing benefits to you and those around you. During meditation, connect deeply with gratitude, recognizing the blessings you already have and making space for the universe to respond to your call. The number 7 also symbolizes the daily commitment to this practice, remembering that the spiritual journey requires dedication and continuous effort. In addition, the number 7 is an invitation to reflect on internal balance. It teaches us that true wealth is born when mind and heart are aligned, allowing our actions to be guided by wisdom and compassion. This internal harmony is what creates the right environment for prosperity to manifest, because, according to Buddhism, wealth is an expression of interconnectedness and balance, not just an external resource. Finally, remember that the path to prosperity is just as important as the destination. The number 7 reminds us that the journey begins with the transformative power of intention, but also requires patience, perseverance, and trust in the flow of the universe. When your actions are aligned with Dharma, prosperity arises as a natural consequence, reflecting the balance between conscious effort and harmony with universal laws. Number 18. In Buddhism, the number 18 carries a powerful symbolism related to detachment, one of the fundamental pillars of this philosophy. This number invites us to reflect on the transitory nature of all things, including money and material resources. Excessive attachments to money, whether due to the desire to accumulate or the constant fear of scarcity create internal blockages that hinder the natural flow of abundance. When we become attached, we restrict our ability to be in harmony with the universe and its continuous movement. Detachment, according to Buddhism, does not mean rejecting or despising money, but understanding it as an energy in constant movement. Money, like everything else in life, is subject to the cycle of birth, permanence, and dissolution. To practice detachment is to accept that it is impermanent, flowing freely to where it is needed. This teaches us to value what we have in the present moment, without falling into the trap of attachment or greed. Meditating on the number 18 can help internalize this message of freedom. During meditation, visualize money as a dynamic flow of energy, moving easily through your life. Imagine yourself letting go of the fears, worries, and excessive desires related to wealth, feeling lighter and more open to receiving. The number 18 symbolizes this openness to the universe, reinforcing the idea that by letting go, we create space for new opportunities and abundance to enter our lives. Furthermore, letting go does not imply inertia or disinterest, but rather acting with balance and wisdom. It means making ethical and compassionate use of the resources we have, trusting that the universe will always provide enough for our needs. When we cultivate this attitude, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, allowing prosperity to emerge as a reflection of this balance. The number 18 reminds us that true freedom comes from trusting in the universe and in the impermanence of things. By practicing detachment, we free ourselves from the chains of fear and greed, opening the door to a fuller, more balanced and prosperous life. Use this number as a symbol of trust and surrender, knowing that when you let go, you don't lose, but create space to receive more than you can imagine. Number 27. In Buddhism, the number 27 is closely associated with the law of karma, the universal principle of cause and effect. This number invites us to understand that all actions, thoughts, words, and gestures generate consequences, shaping our present and future. It therefore reinforces the importance of sowing good deeds with pure intentions, especially when the aim is to attract wealth and prosperity. If you seek abundance in your life, it is essential to cultivate generosity and altruism. According to Buddhist teachings, generosity is a virtue that transcends the simple act of giving material goods. It is also a way of sharing time, energy, love, and compassion. When we genuinely help others, with no expectations of return, we create a positive energy cycle that inevitably returns to us in a multiplied form. This is the foundation of karma. What we give to the universe, we receive back. The number 27 also reminds us that prosperity is a continuous process of giving and receiving. Just as the flow of Dharma is eternal and interdependent, wealth must be understood as part of a cyclical movement. It's not just about accumulating, but actively participating in this flow, helping others and contributing to collective well-being. Each act of generosity is a seed planted in the soil of karma, which over time will bear abundant fruit. When meditating on the number 27, visualize the balance between your actions and the results you want to manifest. Imagine yourself offering something of value to the universe, be it a good deed, a word of encouragement, or a gesture of compassion, and receiving the abundance you desire in return. This practice reinforces the interconnection between you and the world around you, showing that true wealth arises when we share what we have with an open heart. Remember, prosperity is not only material, but also spiritual. By living in harmony with the law of cause and effect, you create a life marked by plenitude, where blessings flow as a result of your conscious and generous actions. The number 27 is a powerful reminder that abundance is a reflection of how we relate to the world, with the continuous cycle of giving and receiving being the key to attracting lasting prosperity. Number 33. Gratitude is a transformative and essential practice on the path to attracting prosperity, and the number 33 perfectly symbolizes this energy of heartfelt thanks. In Buddhism, gratitude is seen as a form of spiritual elevation, which broadens our perception and connects us to the natural flow of abundance present in the universe. When we are grateful, we vibrate in harmony with the Dharma, recognizing the interdependence of all things and the value of the blessings we have already received. The energy of the number 33 is powerful because it carries within it the essence of spiritual elevation and full consciousness. It reminds us that before asking for more, it is essential to cultivate the practice of recognizing and being grateful for what we already have. This simple act not only brings us into the present moment, but also opens up space for new opportunities and blessings. In Buddhism, it is believed that gratitude transforms the heart, dissolving feelings of scarcity and replacing them with a sense of fullness and contentment. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life is a practice that can completely change the way you relate to the world. A simple but powerful exercise is to write down 3 things you are grateful for every day. In doing so, allow yourself to feel deep gratitude for each of these blessings, big or small. This practice not only raises your vibration, but also trains your mind to focus on the positive, attracting more reasons to be grateful. In the context of prosperity, gratitude teaches us that abundance doesn't start with what we still want, but with recognizing what we already have. When we express gratitude for the present, we create an energy field that attracts more wealth, opportunities, and joy. This reflects one of the fundamental Buddhist teachings. By accepting the present moment with contentment and gratitude, we connect with the essence of universal interconnectedness, where abundance flows naturally. The number 33, with its high vibration, serves as a reminder that gratitude should be cultivated as a daily, conscious practice. It invites us to look at life with appreciative eyes, celebrating not only the big events, but also the small moments that make up our journey. By making gratitude a habit, you will realize that prosperity is not just something to be achieved in the future, but a present reality, every step of the way. Number 50. In Buddhism, the number 50 carries a deep symbolism related to the balance between the material and spiritual aspects of life. This number reflects the essence of the middle way, one of Buddha's most fundamental teachings, which teaches us to live in a balanced way without losing ourselves in extremes. The middle way suggests that we can seek material prosperity and success, but always maintain inner serenity and awareness of our true spiritual nature. This number reminds us that true wealth lies not only in material possessions, but also in inner peace and wisdom. When seeking abundance, it is crucial to remember that the balance between the pursuit of external success and the cultivation of internal well-being is what really brings lasting happiness. When priorities are aligned, when actions are guided by a higher purpose, not just passing desires, wealth and happiness coexist in harmony. In the context of Buddhism, the pursuit of wealth and prosperity should not take us away from the spiritual path, but rather be a reflection of balanced effort. Working with determination, having clear goals, and focusing on actions that lead to prosperity is important. However, we must not lose sight of the greater purpose of our lives, which is to cultivate virtues such as compassion, wisdom, and peace. The number 50 teaches us that material success can be achieved without having to give up our serenity or spiritual well-being. The practice of detachment and moderation is essential to achieving this balance. In Buddhism, the idea is not to reject material goods or possessions, but to understand them as tools that can be used ethically with the intention of benefiting not only oneself, but others. By cultivating a balanced mind which knows when to act wisely and when to be patient, the number 50 teaches us that true prosperity arises when we are able to integrate our material ambitions with a centered spiritual life. Therefore, the number 50 invites us to reflect on how we are balancing our priorities, seeking prosperity without losing sight of inner peace. It reminds us that wealth and happiness are not isolated goals, but parts of an interconnected whole where the higher purpose of life, the cultivation of wisdom and compassion, should always guide our actions. By following this path, we find a balance that not only brings us abundance, but also deep peace and fulfillment. In Buddhism, true material wealth only has value when it is used to promote well-being, peace, and spiritual growth. The Buddha teaches us that true prosperity goes beyond the accumulation of goods, reflecting a balance between material and spiritual needs. The numbers 0, 7, 1827, 33 and 50 are important reminders that prosperity comes from conscious actions, pure intentions, and inner harmony. Each of these numbers has a practical lesson for our journey. 07 represents clear and pure intention, aligning mind and heart to the greater purpose of living wisely. 18 teaches detachment, reminding us that abundance flows when there is no fear or attachment to money. 27 reflects the law of karma, encouraging good deeds and generosity to create a positive cycle of giving and receiving. 33 symbolizes sincere gratitude, which raises our vibration and connects us to the flow of abundance. 50 represents the middle path, balancing the pursuit of material wealth with inner serenity and spiritual purpose. By meditating on these numbers and applying their teachings, we remember that true prosperity begins within us. When we balance our intentions, actions, and heart, we attract an abundance that goes beyond the material, bringing peace, love, and spiritual growth. We thank everyone who stayed with us until the end. We wish each and every one of you the best of luck. If you liked the video, watch the next one on the card. That way you'll be aware of more incredible content that can help you on your manifestation journey. We're on this journey to prosperity together.